Mother Backdoor back in it with it. You already know what's going on. It's your girl Mother Backdoor. We back at it with another MuvaTalks. Y'all know I'm gonna get into it where it's gonna be another podcast, but right now it's been a lot. And I put a video on my TikTok and my Instagram. I've been MIA, but recently I've been going through so much. And I didn't put my video up. That's what's gonna come before this. So it's gonna be like a surge. I don't even know the word. It's gonna be like a whole bunch of videos coming to y'all at once, okay? At once. But I'm putting up a video before this where I moved to Georgia. I come back to Georgia. I surprise my kids, and I come back, and it's a bit before my baby's graduation, and I come back, and I move back. So now I'm here. I'm in Georgia. I'm gonna go outside in a couple of minutes so y'all can we can talk outside. We can get the chit chatter, because I ain't chat with y'all in a minute. Like, why y'all ain't text me? Why y'all ain't been calling me? Y'all like my hair? Y'all like my hair? Because y'all know we 9 months locked in. Y'all know what? I really keep them locks in. I really kept them locks in, y'all. I'm confused. I'm sitting here watching the LIDDY show. Make some hands for the motherfucking LIDDY show. Part 2 is a motherfucking LIDDY show. Yeah. So I'm sitting here watching that. I'm gonna watch that for a minute, and then I'm gonna come back and talk with y'all. But I just wanted to give y'all, give y'all a little intro, because I'm definitely making a video today and getting all these videos out, because I have been gone for too long, and I have a story time to tell y'all. So I was gone for like 7 days too while I was in Georgia, because I had called the crisis center, y'all. I called the crisis, and I'm okay. Don't look at me like she's she don't really care for real, because I care, but I'm laughing at my pain. Like, I've been through it. I was through it. I'm the one going through it. Like, I'm the one that's keep going through these things and having to talk to y'all. So I'm gonna laugh through it, because this is not a joke. This is not, I mean, it's a joke in the matter, but it's just like I'm going through it. So I'm gonna laugh at my pain. I'm gonna give you a little dark humor, as y'all may say. Oh well. But y'all, I called the crisis center, and y'all, I was in the I don't want to call it that, but I went to a mental institution. So I'm definitely going to come back and tell y'all a story about me being in the mental institution. It's not really much of a long story, but I'm going to tell y'all. So I'm going to come back. I'm going to finish watching what I'm watching, and then we're going to finish out this MuvaTalks, because I'm going to call y'all back. I got to tell y'all. I got to let y'all know. So it's going to be a vlog today of us just chatting it up throughout the day. I'm not really doing nothing. I just was job hunting, putting in some applications in my computer. Don't laugh at all them tissues, because y'all, if y'all know me, y'all know I'm like the tissue girl. My nose always stuffed. Leave me alone. But yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, so y'all, I said I was coming back and telling y'all about the experience in the mental institute, you know? Okay, so that day that I went, I just wasn't feeling right. I was not feeling okay. Like, everything wasn't going right. I still haven't been working. So, you feel me? I'm just sitting. I can't move my truck right now. I was irritated. I was so irritated. Ooh, look at my brows. I was so irritated. Like, everything was irritating my soul. I need to do what do you call? Yeah, I need to do them, the edges. Everything just was going wrong, y'all. Like, everything was going so wrong. So I just woke up. I had to go on the interview. I didn't have no way for the interview. Then I finally called somebody, and they helped me get a way there. I get there, do the interview. Everything's fine, y'all. Get back from the interview. Everything, went well at the interview. But I just wasn't okay. I already called, like, before I went to the interview, I already called a treatment center. And it was like, you need to call the crisis center. Because I was, like, crying. I was boo-hooing. Oh my gosh, all these bugs. I was boo-hooing. So when I got back, I just called the crisis center because I still wasn't feeling okay. So when I called the crisis center, you know, I've been through this before. My mom always like try to harm herself or anything like that. So I was like, I already know what's going on. Sorry. That was looking crazy. So yeah, like I'm like, I already know what's going on. So I called them. I let them know like I was just feeling not well, and you feel me, like I have a plan. Come pick me up right now. I don't care. Well, the crisis center really basically called the police for me, and because she was like so scared, she called them, let them know. And they came and got me. They came and picked me up. These folks came and picked me up. I'm talking to the police, I'm talking to the EMT, I'm talking to the fighter, everything. I'm talking to all these people. They is like looking at me like this girl was going through it. So they take me to the hospital. Yeah, they take me to the hospital. I go on intake. Mind you, I'm going to the hospital for suicidal thoughts, you know. That's what I'm going to the hospital for. I go to the hospital for suicide thoughts with a plan. These people sits me down, take my vitals, take my blood and everything, urine and everything, for them to tell me, okay, we're gonna have you sit in the waiting room. So they have me sit in the waiting room. Mind you, it's supposed to be like some type of way they supposed to go about with me. I'm supposed to like have a police officer near me, something like that, whatever. They sits me out there for almost 2 hours, y'all. So I just started tripping out. I just started going off. Like, once I started tripping out, going off, that's when they started like taking me seriously. Yeah, I started to do the craziest shit. I ain't gonna lie. I was doing some crazy stuff. But yeah. So they take me back there. I'm in where it's like the psych part, like it's a psych room. So it's just like one room. Well, it's like a room, one little bed, TV, that's it. And then they have like people that sit and watch you at the door. So I'm sitting in there, I'm going to sleep. I was there for literally a day. Yeah, I was there for a day. Like a night, that morning, that afternoon, and I left like in the afternoon, whatever. Left in the afternoon, that's when I talked to my doctor, whatever. The place that I was at, they wasn't really like a psych ward type of hospital where they had a psych place part to the hospital. So I'm talking to the doctor through a daggone computer. So I'm talking to her. She's like, okay, we're just going to put you on 1013. If anybody doesn't know what 1013 is, it's basically like involuntarily hold. So they put me on that and said they was going to transfer me to the mental place, the mental treatment. So I'm waiting for them. They finally transport me. They come get me. It takes like probably 30-40 minutes to get there. I get there. I tell all the people that, you know, I'm not knowing if they're going to be texting me or not, where I'm going to be at, what's going on, blase. Get to this place, they takes my phone, takes my stuff, and I get into the unit. So I'm going to come back with that. I'm going to come back to that story because I'm about to do something, and I want my sister to kind of help me out in a sense. So I'm gonna come back and finish the story out, okay? So we just gotta work it like this because I don't have my thing. I don't know where it's at. I think it's at my grandmother's house. But for right now, y'all can still hear me. So where was I at? I stopped at when I got to the treatment center, I think. Okay, I got to the treatment center. I'm on the stretchy thing. They're taking me in intake. They took everything and all that stuff. So they take me to my unit. my unit is like one of the good units, so I'm glad I didn't go. Like, if y'all think this experience about to be like way crazy, it's not, because I wasn't on no bad unit where I'm telling you people was like, no, I was just on, we was the good unit, the best unit in the whole hospital. So, you know, you get sent to us, you know, you going home about the time you're supposed to go home, unless you make it a way for you not to go home, or you feel like you don't want to go home. So I get there, I get inside. At that time, I'm still like real timid. I'm still thinking about all that happened and the events, and I'm just like, what the freak is going on? Like, I am in a treatment center. Like, I've never thought I would ever be in that position. Like, yes, I called to get help, but just being in that situation, I'm like, what? Don't look at my nails, y'all, because they're a mess. I'm like, being in that position, I'm like, what in the world? Like, are you serious? Are you really serious? Like, this is really my life? Like, I've always seen my mom go through this, be in this predicament, have to go in these treatment centers, and now I'm here, you know. And I literally just had a conversation with a friend that said she hates that I compare myself to my mother, because I already exceeded that past her, and that brought a couple of tears to my eyes. So I had to hurry up and stop talking to y'all for a second, because the way I don't want to be like my mom and how I compare that made me put like tears and a smile on my face, because y'all don't understand how bad I battle with that, so bad. But I'm in there, I'm calling everybody to let them know that I'm there, and I'm just crying. I'm just thinking about my kids. I'm just crying. I'm just praying, like, what is going on? Can it get better? So I'm not talking to nobody. I'm just chilling. I'm just observing. And the unit can only hold, like, I think 12 people. So I'm in a unit where it's men and it's women. And we all ages from 18 to over, you feel me? They had a kids unit, but they were right next to us, but you had to be 18 and over to be in our unit. So it's about, at that time, I think it was probably like 11 of us, 10 of us maybe. You have a roomie, you have a person that's a roommate, and then you have like little shelves that you have like little bunks, and you have put your clothes and stuff in, because your family can bring your clothes. They can bring you, you know, socks and underwears and, you know, robes and stuff like that, because it was cold. That was the first thing that I hated. It was just freezing cold. It was freezing cold. By the time their breakfast was over, they tried to give me some breakfast. Oh my gosh, the shit was nasty. But, you know, hours kept going and going, and then probably like 2 hours went past and it was time for lunch. So we get up in the morning around like 6:30. We eat breakfast at 7:30. Then we stay in like the little play little indoor place. It takes you outside too, if they let us go outside. We stay there for about like till 3 o'clock. Then we go and reset, well, 2:30 I think, and then we reset after like 3:30, 4 o'clock. Then lunch is 5 o'clock. Then dinner is, I think, oh no, lunch is 12. So, oh my gosh, I'm getting all messed up. So yeah, we get up in the morning 6:30, breakfast 7:30, lunch is 12, reset is 2:30. You wake back up, or if you're not woke up, you leave out, come back out your room like at 3 something, and then you go for dinner at 5. Our dinner was at 5 o'clock, but when it's time for to go down and go to bed, it's like around like 9:30. Depends on how long it takes for people that get medicine or whatever. So we were just in there, and me being there, experiencing everything, it was like, it wasn't bad. It was like, I thought I was gonna go crazy. Like, I didn't have my phone, I didn't have, you know, things that I just need, like, not that I need, that I use throughout the day, because at that time I really didn't need it. Like, I just needed that break. I needed to be by myself. I needed to think. I needed to, you know, just breathe. Like, all I did, I just colored, I sang, I listened to music. We go outside. I was playing with the volleyball. We played like bowling. We played card games. We was chilling. Like, it wasn't like it was like a really bad, the food was bad, but it wasn't like a bad experience. Like, yeah, we was all in there cooped up, and people was, you know, coming there for different reasons or coming in for the same reasons, and some, you know, had like weird ways, but it wasn't like, it was like, oh my gosh, like I can't be here. Like, even though it's not somewhere you want to stay, it's like somewhere where you reset. Like, I felt reset. Like, I felt like I really needed this. Like, I need to sit down, really need to breathe and think about how am I going to manage what I'm going through and manage how I cope with it, because I don't cope right with it. So I'm doing the thing. So y'all gonna have to be there for me, because literally I'm doing a 60-day challenge where I'm not drinking, because I know that that is a trigger for me. It's a real bad trigger for me drinking. So we talked about like when I first came, we had like our group. It was the Narcotics Anonymous. They came, which was cool. I talked to them. We, you know, spoke out. It sometimes, y'all know, all my friends ask me like, you ain't get them people to talk, and yes, I did, because that's how I am. Like, literally, sometimes we had group people was just trying to get that group to go through, and I really was trying to get the group to go through. But a day before I left, I was just like, let's talk. Like, what's we here for if we're not really gonna talk it out and figure out what our next steps is and what we're gonna do and what is hindering us. And people didn't expect that out of me. Everybody don't expect that out of me. Once you see me, I look like a child. I look like a kid. But everybody was nice. I had great connections, met great people. My nurses was awesome. The psychiatrist was awesome. Like, Now the psychiatrist, no, some of the psychiatrists was awesome. Now the psychiatrist that was for me and my doctor, they really didn't talk to you like that, because they got a manual layout on you every day when they come in, but still he really didn't do anything. But other than that, everything else was like really awesome. Like, the people that I met, the people that I knew, like, they just was lovable. Like, they was trying to be there to help, and that was good. I'm gonna finish this story when I get back in the house, or when I'm at least walking around, because these bugs are like cramping me, like cramping my style. I don't like that. Now we're recording. Okay, so y'all, I have DJ in the background.
Cut that out.
Oh, we're back. I told y'all I was gonna wait until we walked around a little bit, because them bugs was attacking me, y'all. Y'all didn't even care that they were jumping me. Y'all was watching them jump me, and y'all ain't even help. No, it wasn't no hand came out this camera or nothing to help me. But now we got Jerica in the background. She doesn't want to be on the camera, you guys. So we're gonna nicely see if she speaks up loud enough so we can hear her. Just enough. But we're gonna ask her a couple of questions from when that day happened. Okay, so when I left, what made you come downstairs?
My mama sitting on the camera. She thought my granddad had called the police.
She said,
oh, my mama seen it on the camera. She thought that because my granddaddy lives with us and he's elderly, he wanders out. So she thought like maybe he wandered and the police came. So I ran downstairs and it was shot.
So it was me, and I was talking to the police officer and everything. And I was still in the frantic mode, you know. But what were you thinking? Like, what the hell were you thinking?
I thought you like, I don't know what about. Because I was like, I thought you was out here and like you probably panic attacked or something and like the neighbors called the police. I thought you was outside going crazy. That's what I thought. But when I came outside, I'm like, she looking at me. Ain't nothing wrong with her. So I just stood there. I didn't know what the hell was going on. And he was like, I'm finna come back over here.
That's my folks in the car.
Come over here. But
we got purpose too.
I don't know. I was just like, okay, she's out. I was like, okay, she had a breakdown outside. That's what I really thought. Then he was talking to the officer. He came over there and was like, I'm explaining to you. Then he explained. I said, oh, okay. A part of me was like, I'm glad that happened because you seen it. You knew you needed help. You knew you needed to breathe. You needed some space. And I'm glad you did that. So like, at first it was like, what the fuck? And then it was like, oh wow, okay. I called my mama. I was like, that was Shy. She was like, what's going on with Shy? And I was like, well, she said that she just feel like she needs to go. And she was like, oh my God. And I was like, yeah, but she okay. She breaking down, but she okay though. She okay. So it was just, we thought it was him going crazy. We thought he don't want the neighborhood. Like Shy wondering.
She said, but it's Shy. I ain't even wonder nowhere. I literally just was right here. I wasn't even right here when they came. I was upstairs. The lady, like the lady on the crisis center, the crisis call, called the police. Like I didn't call the police. Like I was in the room and I was hysterically. Like at first I called the a mental treatment, a hospital.
I can't hear none of this shit.
I called the mental treatment, like one of the mental treatment, because I know a friend that's on my page. She had did the same thing before when she needed help. So I'm like, which hospital is good? So she gave me a hospital. She gave me Peachford. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna call Peachford. When I call Peachford and I'm talking to the lady, I think he was outside. He was doing something, and I was in the house. And I walked. That's when you said you was gonna go to the store. I was in the house, and I called her. And I was so hysterical with the lady. The lady was like, you need to call the crisis center right now. Call the crisis center. But I'm still like, I'm not calling no crisis center. Like, I still need to go do what I have to do. I need to go get to this interview. So she gave me the number for the crisis center. So I'm like, okay, whatever. But I still went to the interview and I still came back. I didn't call the crisis center until I got back because I still wasn't feeling right. Because they put me in for suicidal thought with plan. That's what they put me for.
You got a plan?
Yeah.
Oh, you said something about you used to walk down.
No, I was saying about the things right there that the lights is off.
No,
at the street.
I thought you said you used to walk up and down the road or something.
No. Well, I was gonna walk in the road where the streets lights off.
In the road.
Yeah, where the streets lights is off. She just sitting there where the street lights off at.
She don't like that.
I don't like her either. She always looking stank at us.
She don't look stank at me.
Don't nobody want your girlfriend. Don't nobody want little perk head.
I speak in French.
Don't nobody want your perk head. Ooh, I gotta cut that out. But yeah.
Maybe knocked out. Your shot's not.
Oh yeah, he gonna be knocked out. But yeah, that's really what happened. So what would you thinking like when I was gone? Like you thought I was still gonna be like kind of like. I don't know.
Hey. Purpose.
We'll be right back.
Hey.
Okay, before Purpose started barking at the lady, what was we saying? Oh, how was you like? What were you thinking when I was in there? You thinking I was gonna like? How did you think I was gonna go in and come out? Remember, you're not on the camera, so speak up a little bit. Just from seeing me from coming back, I'm gonna ask you that too. Like, how did you feel like where I was at?
I feel like since you went, you was gonna get help. You was gonna feel better. Like I understand everything. Like we be talking to me, I be listening to you. I understand like what you be saying. I get it, but I didn't know the depths of it. So I was like, okay, for her to be there, she really gonna like get right. Like she gonna do what she gotta do. She gonna get what they give her. Like she gonna take it. I feel like you have been better. You are speaking up more.
Yeah, I feel like I am starting to feel like a little bit about like myself and speak up more about stuff or just speak up more with anything that's going on with me. So I feel like, I mean, I my mother tried to send me some money and try to talk to me after that. I be saying like little stuff to her, but I don't do too much where it's like, okay, we can sit there and have a conversation. I just like, okay, thank you. All right, that's good. And leave it alone. So I've been feeling like I've been doing something. Even like with that little conversation, it was, even if it was useless to the other party, it was for me.
That's what I said.
And I feel like I felt so much better after it, like oh, thank you, Jesus, I got what I wanted to. Like, and my aunt said that she was like, once you start working on yourself, you can work on the other relationships that you, even if it ends up bad or even if it ends up where you don't care about it or you want to be in that situation, it's going to end up somewhere. And I'm like, yeah. But that was definitely it. You have questions you want to ask me about how I wasn't there? It wasn't like I wasn't with the crazies, but they was a little. They was so weird. My roommate, I had 2 roommates. Huh?
Like it was bunk beds. Like
no, it was like beds on each side. So we had beds on each side. We had a bathroom inside where it had the toilet, sink.
It's a room, like a door.
Yeah. Then the door.
In and out?
No, we couldn't go in there in and out. Like they'll have it locked. Like once you leave out, you have to leave out the room area, and you go into where it's another room where they had like the play stuff. Like you went to coloring, we had our groups in there, coloring stuff right there, cards, board games, all that stuff. It's tables, the TV right there. You can watch TV and stuff all day. Change the TV as much as you want. And if you ask to go outside, they take you outside sometimes because it's like a door where you can go outside right there. And we had our own little outside little park where it had like the grass. And
so it was basically like a hotel jail.
Yeah, it was like a baby jail. It was like a literal baby jail. Like I never been to jail before, but what from I hear, it was like a better jail, basically, but still nasty ass food. Yeah, like it wasn't that bad. Like I had 2 roommates. They were cool. It wasn't no weird stuff with them. Everything was fine for me. Other people was kind of a little bit weird. Like we had a weird old man. He was something, but he was lovable. But everything was cool. Like it wasn't like people coming into you, grabbing on you, doing all weird stuff. It was fine on my part. Like I was chilling, coloring. I was cool with the nurses, everything. Really was that. And I was just ready to go. Once it got to that 5th day, I was like, okay, yeah, I'm ready to leave. Like I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. Like this been lovely. I love this break. I needed it so bad. I can still sit here for the couple of days I gotta sit here, but please give me a discharge date. That's what I was worried about. But for the most part, that was my time in the mental treatment center. If you have questions, let me know. Y'all already know. It's your girl MuvaBackdoor. Like, comment, subscribe. Do your big one. Because I ain't been here for a long time. And I think I gave y'all a good video for it to be me just now coming back. And y'all gonna have a whole bunch of videos because I ain't finished editing the other videos. So, stay tuned. Keep watching. Like I said, do y'all big one. And I'm out of here.